What's going on, Cougar fans? Peter Borkowski here on the Cougar Sports Network, bringing you this edition of Coaches Weekly. And once again, I'm joined by head coach of CUC Women's Soccer, Coach Eddie Garza. Welcome back to the show. Excited to talk to you today.
Welcome. I'm happy to be here.
Well, it's been a busy week for you and your squad. You guys have had 3 games since last time we talked. Let's go back to last Saturday first. A 4-0 win over Lakeland. And that feels like one of those games where, just based on what we've been talking about, everything came together. The offense looked really good, put up a season-high 4 goals, and then Brooke Sheriff and Alani Burnell got the combined shutout and goal. So can you just kind of talk us through what went well in that game to put out that complete effort?
Yeah, from the start, I think we put together 2 good halves. So that's what we've been striving to do. We came out strong early on, and that first goal really set the tempo of the game, gave the team the boost of confidence. Like I said, after the Rockford game, I think we got most of our nerves out.
Right.
And so being able to do that, I think the team was going in, hungry, confident, and again, just the execution of the things that we've been asking them to do. All those images, all those things really started to come together, and we saw the end product, which is what we want.
Right, and scoring a goal in that game was Juliana Paulson, She now has 2 goals on the year, which leads the entire team. Can you just kind of talk about her importance on this offense? Because she seems to be a pivotal player. She's everywhere. She's always getting shots on goals, usually every game. So just how important is she to this team's success offensively and just overall?
Yeah, I mean, Juliana has been here 4 years, and I think she's contributed in the offensive side all 4 years. She's persistent. She likes to go forward, has good speed, and is willing to do the dirty work. She's one player that is will sacrifice her body often, and that's what I admire as a coach, because she's willing to do the things that not everyone's willing to do, and I think often because she does those things, she's rewarded.
Right. And then following that Saturday game, you guys played again Sunday, a 0-0 tie against Lake Forest College, and then you played again yesterday, a 1-0 loss at Aurora. And even though you weren't able to get a win out of those 2, I mean, those are still 2 of the better teams in the area. So I'm sure as head coach, there's a lot of positives to pull away from tying Lake Forest, who's projected to win the Midwest Conference, and then only losing to Aurora by 1 in what was a very close game.
Yeah, the Lake Forest, traditionally we haven't had good results against them, and to get this result, especially playing back-to-back, it shows the progress and where the team is headed. I've received a lot of compliments from the Lake Forest coach, the team, wanted to continue to build off of their momentum, and it showed in the Lake Forest game. We both, I think, had opportunities in that game,
right.
But it was a stalemate. And then against Aurora, I thought that early goal really set the tone of the game, and I thought the team still showed up. I don't think we played our best game, but as we said earlier before the Rockford game, every game is conference, every game is important. We're going to struggle with if we don't show up in the beginning, and giving up a goal 2 minutes in and then letting that goal be the deciding factor is sometimes how the conference games are going to end up.
Right. Well, you got a lot of those conference games coming up now. It's conference here on out through the rest of the regular season, and you got a couple more road contests as well on the schedule. You're at WLC on Saturday, and next Wednesday you will be on the road once again. So as head coach, how do you kind of prepare your team for all these road games in a row? You were on the road yesterday, you'll be against Saturday and next Wednesday as well. So what does your team's mindset need to be to have success not only in conference games but on away games as well, especially back-to-back-to-back?
Yeah, at home you want to protect your home turf. You want to do everything in your power to say, this is where we're going to get the majority of our results. And when we're on the road, we have to find ways to win, and we have to take the wins from them. We're going into their home field, their comfort zones, and we got to be willing to risk it all to come out with those points.
Right.
You go in ideally with 1 point because the game starts at 0-0, and the goal is to take away whatever points we can on the road. So that's the goal, and the team seems motivated. I think right now we're 2-1 in conference, which big picture, we're still in a good position.
Right.
We have the opportunity to not only go 3-1, but then 1-1 on the road in conference. So that's the goal.
Right. Well, CUC women's soccer, they'll be back in action at WLC this Saturday. That game is slated for a 1 p.m. kickoff. Coverage can be found at our website, cucougars.com. Coach Garza, thanks again for joining me today, and good luck on your next couple matchups. Excited to talk to you again same time next week. But until then, this is Peter Borkowski signing off of the Cougar Sports Network and wanting to say, as always, go Cougars.